Hey guys, welcome back to this homeschooling naturopath. If you are new here, my name is Hannah and I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 little girls who are 10, 8, and 6, and I'm also a fully qualified naturopath living and working in New Zealand. On this channel I share content related to homeschooling, homemaking, motherhood, as well as some naturopathic info throughout some of my content here. Today's video is in collaboration with Abby over at Rooted and Rest and Jessica from the Waldock Way. This is part of their homeschool show and tell collaboration where any mama, homeschooling mama who has a YouTube channel can add their video to the playlist, and the whole idea behind this is to show that there is no one right way to homeschool and that we all do it a little bit differently. This month's topic is homeschool lunch lady, because when you start homeschooling, no one ever tells you that the hardest part about the whole thing is figuring out what to feed all of these people 1,000 times a day. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my take on homeschool lunch lady, and what I've decided to do is take you along for a week of homeschool lunches. And I'm also going to share with you a little bit of my meal planning, how I prep, how I prepare, because it's definitely super important for my sake to feel organized that I prepare for all of our lunches. So anyways, I'm going to take you guys through now and show you what we ate for lunch this past week. Okay, so if you are not new to my channel, this will probably look pretty familiar to you, and this is my current menu thing that I have up on my fridge. And basically every usually on a Friday or Saturday night, I take some time and I meal prep for the week ahead. I only meal plan and grocery order one time per week. That's really the furthest I can think ahead in advance. I know Abby, she does a whole month of meal planning, and I just can't even, I'm just nowhere near that organized that I could know what I'm doing for an entire month. Our schedule is, and I know hers is too, but she's so organized. I can only do 1 week at a time. So it's definitely inspiring that she does an entire month. But anyways, this is my current menu for the week. So for lunch Monday, I plan to make ham and cheese roll-ups. These are like a sourdough, I'm gonna use a sourdough pizza recipe that I have, and then roll them out really thin, and then I kind of want to make them almost like croissants, and then put ham and cheese. That's my plan with that. Anyways, Tuesday we have dance class, and I like the girls to have really full tummies for that, so we're having taco salad for that day. Wednesday we have a meetup with some friends that we're going to, and so I plan on making lunch boxes to take along for that. And for that I want to make pizza pockets to put in their lunch boxes. Thursday is going to be a really busy day for us. We've got surfing lessons in the morning and then chess club in the afternoon. And so yeah, I'm gonna try and be organized and make a chili macaroni and cheese before we go, and again put that into lunch boxes. And I'm planning to save the meat from the taco salad to use for that chili mac and cheese. Oh, and I've just erased some of it. Excellent. Okay, and then Friday I plan on making really super simple bean quesadillas. Boom. And I don't plan on filming Saturday and Sunday because, oh, my dog's choking. Gross. Okay, and I don't plan on filming Saturday and Sunday because they're not homeschool days, but yeah, this is my meal plan for the week, you guys. So let's get into how these meals turned out. Here is lunch for Monday. Our ham and cheese roll-ups. The girls each get 2 to start with, and there are some spare. And then I've just served it with some tomato, baby cucumbers, some sour cream and onion cassava crisps, and some seaweed. And so that is lunch for today. Guys, Tuesday today, Taco Tuesday, I guess I've taken to another level at this point. So on my meal plan today, we were supposed to have taco salad for lunch and then salsa chicken tacos for dinner. And yeah, my oldest daughter pointed out, she was like, why are we having taco salad and tacos on the same day? And I was like, because tacos are delicious. Anyways, when I went to make the salsa chicken tacos, I had planned to put them, just my chicken in the slow cooker with some salsa and, you know, a few different veggies and things. But my chicken, I got it out of the freezer last night. And, what was I saying about the chicken? Oh, I got it out of the freezer last night. And it was already like old chicken. It was chicken that I had frozen like probably about a month ago. And it was already kind of past its best before date when I put it into the freezer. But you know, I froze it, rolled with it. And then I left it out overnight to defrost so that it was really nice and defrosted for this morning to put in the slow cooker. Well, when I went to put it in the slow cooker, it honestly stunk so bad, like rotten eggs. It was so gross, and all like everyone in the house could smell it immediately. The dog ran over, he thought it smelled great. But yeah, I was super grossed out about that, and there was no way I was gonna let any of us eat that, and not even the dog. So luckily, I had some ground beef. We call ground beef mince here, and so I've just had to change up. So I was already gonna make taco salad for lunch. This is getting, I'm sorry, this is like a long story now. And it really probably didn't need to be. So I was already making taco salad for lunch, but I decided to just use that, it was a 500-gram pack of ground beef. I just decided to put that in my Dutch oven here and do a chili instead. This is not ordinarily how I make chili, but this is what we're doing today because I decided we're gonna have this for lunch as well as dinner tonight. I've got a cornbread that I've already got ready to go. I just need to put it in the oven. So for dinner tonight, we're gonna have chili and cornbread. But for lunch, which is what I'm here to talk about, I've just put some meat here aside for the girls, and then they can each make a little taco. They each have a half an avocado. And then I've got some cheese and tomato and some other things going for them for lunch today. And I also, I don't know how this has come out, but I also had this idea. Oh no, it's not coming out very well. Ooh. Oh, and it's burnt. I also had an idea of doing a cornbread waffle that I can put some chili on for them. But I just let this get a little bit burnt, but it smells delicious otherwise. So what is on offer today for lunch, you guys, is chili tacos or chili on cornbread waffles. So I'm so sorry for that long explanation, but yeah, that is what is for lunch for Tuesday today. Very taco-y Tuesday. Hey you guys, Wednesday's lunch. Today we are having chili mac. This is literally the chili that I made last night. I just took the leftovers and I made a little bechamel sauce, you know, with butter and flour and milk, and then added my chili to it and some cheese, and then boiled up some macaroni, and that is lunch today. This, again, I'm kind of all over the place this week, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. Today is supposed to be, today's Wednesday, it's supposed to be pizza pockets for lunch, and we're meant to have this chili mac tomorrow. But the reason I had planned pizza pockets is because I was gonna put them in a lunch. I hope you guys can hear me. I was talking really far away from the camera. The reason I had planned pizza pockets is because we were gonna take them in lunch boxes to go on a like a park meetup with our homeschool group today. However, 2 of my girls are not 100% today, and luckily my husband is actually off training for the day, so I'm gonna take the one girl who's not feeling unwell, take her to the meet up with a homeschool group, and my other 2 will stay here with my husband. So for that reason, I decided to make the chili mac today as opposed to tomorrow. because I wasn't making lunch boxes for everyone. So yeah, this is lunch today, and I'm gonna just serve this with some cucumber sticks and some baby tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, that's what they're called. And then a side note, this is the Homeschooling Naturopath that you guys have stumbled onto if you're new here. I don't often share a lot of naturopathic medicine related stuff. I do tend to lean more toward homeschooling stuff at the moment, just because that is what I'm living in my day-to-day. However, right now in real time, 2 of my girls are feeling unwell. And so in real time, I am, you know, treating them with naturopathic medicine. And so I wanted to sort of share with you guys what I do for my girls when they're not feeling well. I don't know why this is lined up like this. I don't remember doing that, but here we are. Okay, so the first thing I like to use, this is Harker Herbal's Nature's Chest Rub. This is one of my favorite products. This is just like a beautiful lotion that goes on the chest and the back when there's any type of stuffiness, cough, congestion, that type of thing. This is really, really helpful with that. Vitamin D is always a must. It is now autumn for us, fall time, and it's definitely getting a lot colder. We're already like literally not seeing the sun as much, which is crazy because it was just summer, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, but here we are. So already supplementing with some vitamin D while the girls are not feeling well. This one is little chewables. This is by Good Health. Little chewables that they can just pop into their mouth, just 1 a day. And then this one here from Be Pure is literally just 1 drop, I believe is the dosage for this one. 1 single drop a day of that. For sore throats, this is my go-to, the Artemis Viragon Kid Spray. Beautiful, all herbs in here. It's a bit dirty, sorry. What have we got? Echinacea, thyme, oh here, if it'll focus. Echinacea, thyme, licorice root, elderflower, and lemon oil. And a perfect dosage for kids when they have sore throats. The Artemis Kids Day Chest Relief. This is another great one for that congestion, if there's any cough, sore throat, that type of thing. I do really like to make my own herbal medicine. However, this early in the year, I wasn't planning on having to have herbal medicine ready to go, which I really should have, because we do usually get sick in March. For some reason, March is the month that there is sickness in our home, and it honestly has been that way for the past 2 years. March seems to be the month that we all get sick. I think it's just the rapid change of season. Like, it was literally super hot summer weather 2 weeks ago, and now it's freezing cold and we have the fire on and stuff. I think it's that rapid change that just, it makes our family sick. But anyway, so I haven't prepared my own herbal medicine yet, but I am gonna get to that sometime this week. I've got all of my herbs ready to go, and I just need to get around to making my own herbal medicine. It is a very long, strenuous process. It takes many hours and requires you to be at home monitoring it the whole time. So yeah, I just need to pick a day when I know I'm gonna be home all day and get to that. But in the meantime, this is what I'm using for coughs and sore throats and whatnot. And I've just been holding the camera on here. I don't even know if it was focused. But this has mullein, thyme, plantain, and marshmallow. You know, the herb, not marshmallows. And this is just perfect for those sore throats, that congestion, all of that, and is a great replacement if you do not have your own herbal medicine on hand, which I currently don't, and I'm assuming most of you guys who watch probably, you know, also don't spend hours and hours making your own herbal medicine. So yeah, this is a great alternative if you live in New Zealand. This is a New Zealand company and a New Zealand brand, which I just love and highly, highly recommend if you do live in New Zealand. Now, for sore ears, my girls, both of the ones that are feeling unwell at the moment, have been complaining of sore ears. I have an otoscope, which is something that came with all of my kit when I was studying. It comes with, you know, everything you need for your naturopathic practice. And so I have an otoscope, and so I can very clearly see if there is any infection going on in my girls' ears. And my go-to for any type of ear infection situation is colloidal silver. This is a drop bottle. Don't know if you can see the little dropper in there. 2-3 drops straight into the ear canal, leave it in there for a couple of minutes, and then I have my girls tip their heads and catch all the liquid that comes out with a tissue. Do that 2-3 times a day, and honestly, my girls have never ever had a bad ear infection to the point that they have ever needed antibiotics because I use colloidal silver. So yeah, in our home, colloidal silver is the go-to for sore ears. It doesn't necessarily get rid of the pain. For pain, you can do things like warm olive oil into the ear. I honestly, like, that's not even really necessary. In our home, I just do colloidal silver drops 3 or 4 times a day, and the sore ear is gone, you know, usually within a day or two. So yeah, that is my go-to for sore ears. And then because I also don't have my own elderberry syrup on hand at the moment, I am using this Barker's Black Currant fruit syrup, this is called, but it is literally just black currant with some sugar and some added vitamin C, I believe, and it looks very similar to how my elderberry syrup looks when I make it. So I've just been putting that in some hot water for my girls who have sore throats, and that's been our replacement for homemade elderberry syrup at the moment. But yeah, I love this Barker's Black Currant fruit syrup. It's a really great substitute if again you don't have your own herbal medicine on hand. So anyways, that is a very big side note to the lunch lady video that I'm working on, but I wanted to share with you guys in real time what we've got going on at the moment. Sore throats, snotty noses, a little bit of congestion, that type of thing. And so these products are kind of my go-to when it comes to treating stuff like that. Again, so we've just had breakfast, and we ended up having a super deep combo about life and God, and like, oh, I don't even know what we've just been sitting talking about for the past 25 minutes, but I totally lost track of time, and I have not made these pizza pockets. I had the dough ready. So I've got my pizza pocket dough, but we now have to leave in 15 minutes, and there's no way I'm getting the pizza pockets put together and baked in that time because we'll be late to surfing lesson. So unfortunately, there are no pizza pockets to show, but there's the dough, and this is the recipe that I use for the pizza pockets, for the ham and cheese rolls that I did on Monday. This is the recipe. Bad news is I no longer have time to organize all that, but luckily we have bagels that we just had for breakfast, and so I'm just gonna pack those up, and we're taking them for lunch, and then some snacks and other things. I'm not even gonna bother putting their lunch into individual lunch boxes. I'm just gonna make like a sharing situation. So yeah, I'll show you guys that whenever I get around to doing it. A little bit hectic here today, you guys. Again, you're seeing in real time, real life, what we're doing for Thursday's lunch today. I'm feeling a little bit stressed, I gotta be honest, but here we are, we've got some food. So I've just got, like, honestly, whatever fruit and veggies I had that I could just throw in here and not have to cut up. I had a big, beautiful watermelon I was planning on cutting and taking, but we're not doing that. Our bagels, the cream cheese, that's gonna be the main thing. I've got a can of chickpeas here. Unfortunately, there's only one, and so all the girls are gonna have to share it because they all asked for a can of chickpeas, but this is the last can. And then I've got 2 cans of tuna. I really like tuna, so I might have one of those and see if anyone else wants them. Just some like chocolate fingers, I don't know. Just literally, you guys, whatever snacks that I could grab. We've got pretzels, some raisins, cassava chips, popcorn, and pistachios. Woo! Okay, and I think that's everything that I was gonna bring. Oh, and maybe bananas. Bananas! Yes, there are 3 bananas, so we'll also take them. Boom! Okay, and that is lunch for Thursday, and here we go. Everyone ready for surfing? Yeah! Okay.
It's too big for me.
Okay, that was a hectic Thursday lunch, but we got there in the end. Everything worked out fine, as it always does. This is Friday's lunch that I am preparing. This is the pizza dough that I had intended to use to make pizza pockets on Thursday, but of course I didn't get around to doing that, and so it sat overnight in the fridge and puffed up beautifully. I think that from now on, for pizza night in particular, every Saturday night is pizza night for us. I'm gonna make our sourdough pizza dough the night before and let it sit out to long ferment because it made the dough so much nicer than it usually is. Okay, pizza lunch today. Today is Friday. We've been cleaning the house. My in-laws are coming this afternoon, so we've been cleaning, and I didn't hear my timer go off, so our pizza got a little bit burnt on the edges, but that's okay. And the really cool thing about this pizza dough, as you guys know, I made this pizza dough yesterday, intending to have it for pizza pockets yesterday. So it sat in the fridge all night long, and so this is actually now long fermented sourdough pizza. So it has all those extra benefits of long fermentation, and it actually looks pretty tasty despite the burnt tomato paste. So I'm gonna cut this up now. I'm gonna serve it with some cucumber sticks, some tomato, maybe some pesto, and some watermelon that we've also got. And that is going to be lunch for Friday today. It's kind of, again, like another weird rushed kind of day. We've just now finished doing school and we're immediately into cleaning the house. As I said, my in-laws are on their way, so I'm kind of like, I don't know, it's like military style cleaning that has to occur before anyone can come over. So we're just rushing to do that now, and we are maybe gonna fit in eating this pizza at some point between now and then. So anyways, yeah, that is what I've got for Friday's lunch, you guys. Nothing too exciting or fancy, just, yeah, getting it done, feeding some people. Here we go, some watermelon, and Arabella wanted you guys to see her fish aquarium that she made. Very cool. Okay, and I just also wanted to show you guys my meal plans currently. As you can see, as far as lunch goes, at the moment, my lunches really have not been changing that much. I am just kind of reusing the same things over and over again weekly, and I do tend to do that. If something went really well one week, then I will bring it into lunch the next week. Easy, straightforward, quick. That is what it's all about for me. So this is literally what we've been eating for lunch the past couple of weeks. Broccoli cheese cups. That is just like grated up broccoli. Usually I just get frozen broccoli for that. Some eggs, some cheese, some almond flour, and put it into a cupcake pan and bake it for a little while, and they always turn out really delicious, full of protein because of all the eggs that I put in, and then obviously all the health benefits from the broccoli. Pizza pockets, yeah, same thing, you guys, just reusing that thing. Ham and cheese roll-ups, reusing that several times. Taco salad, reusing that a lot at the moment. Grilled cheese, and I do that with my homemade sourdough bread, which the recipe for that is from Farmhouse on Boone. And then chili mac, ham and cheese muffins. I'm honestly just recycling my recipes at the moment. Ham and cheese roll-ups, taco salad, pizza pockets, chili, like seriously, quesadillas, yeah. For this coming week, I'm going to change it up slightly because the weather is changing and it's getting a lot colder, and so I like to gravitate more toward warmer kind of comfort foods at times. And when I was actually making this meal plan last night, it was freezing and I was just like craving warm comfort food. So for next week, we're gonna do a veggie and barley soup. I really love to just throw a whole lot of vegetables in a pot with some pearl barley. It always turns out beautiful, and it does not take long, and usually I have some frozen sourdough bread in my freezer that I can just get out in the morning if I remember, and then we'll have that for an easy lunch. The ham and cheese roll-ups again, quesadillas again, pizzas, I'm gonna put those in a lunchbox because we have book club that day. Taco salad yet again, and I'm gonna bring in a broccoli cheese soup and then a quiche for Sunday. So yeah, that is currently, you guys, what lunches are looking like. That is all I have got for you for this homeschool show and tell homeschool lunch lady video. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope it has inspired you to create a few new things for your homeschool. I know this week was a little bit all over the place as far as lunches went. It was a really weird week, but in real time, you guys saw how I had to reorganize things and change things up in order to accommodate how the week was going. We all still need to eat lunch, so that doesn't change. A big shout out to Abby and Jessica. This homeschool collaboration is incredible, and I just love watching all the videos that get posted on this collaboration playlist. I think it's such a great idea, and yeah, it's just so beautiful getting all of these new great ideas, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what all the other mamas have to share. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you next week. Bye!